All right, team, we're gonna make this meeting or this message just a little bit quicker. We're about to get busy here, so I have to leave the office. July sales, we currently are 80.5% of our goal. So we have 8 more business days to reach that goal. We're getting close, so just keep doing all the things that you're doing. Our sales goal last week was 41,314, and we got 46,076. We saw an 11.5% increase from our goal, which is really good. Now, what we didn't do a lot of this past week was get reviews. So we only got 2, putting us at 17. So we've got 8 more business days, 13 more reviews. We just need to average about 1-ish, 1 to 2 a day to reach our goal. So let's do that. Make sure you hand out review cards. If you're a supervisor on shift, manager on shift, we just got to make sure everybody has their review cards in their pocket, dropping it off at tables. It's not very hard. It's super easy, right? A couple of messages for the notes for this week. For back of house, honestly, for everybody, let's make sure that we're not putting any knives in that far left sink. The far left sink, when it's filled up with water, if you throw any sort of knife in there, whether it's a paring knife, any knife at all, do not throw them in the sink. Leave them on the table outside, put them on a rack, and just run them through the dishwasher. We do not need any knives sitting in that sink. It's a hazard. One of our cooks cut himself, so we just got to make sure that we're not doing that. For caterings, do not put any caterings in the system. If you have a catering, take the catering, put it on a catering sheet, put it up on the clip, or put it in the binder, depending on when it is throughout the week. Don't put them in the system, don't schedule them, because they get lost, and then all of a sudden we have this catering that pops up on the screen, nobody knows about it, and then we don't have enough stuff. It just catches the whole kitchen off guard. We cannot make the proper catering for it. Another thing, for all servers, make sure you're taking laps. Not just to check on your tables, but also to make sure that anybody has walked in. If the patio is open, it's hard to see sometimes. We do tell people they can sit wherever they want. If they come in from the parking lot, don't come straight inside and go sit down at the patio. Somebody has to go serve them. So we need to know if they're here. Make sure you're constantly making laps. That's all. Check on the patio. The last thing is also for front of house staff. The bartender tip out, it's on the dessert cooler now, but it's 8%. It's no longer 5%. 5% was not enough. Most of you guys were ending with like tipping somebody or tipping the bartender out like $2, $3. That could have been for $150 to $200 in alcohol sales, and it's really not fair compensation for how hard our bartenders are working, delivering a lot of your drinks, things like so. That's going to be 8% from now on. I think that's everything. So let's just have a great week. We got a busy weekend ahead of us. We only have a couple more weeks of crazy business before we go back to school. Kids go back to college. So let's just make sure that we're coming in, grabbing our checklist, making sure that we're prepared for shift. Stay off your phones. Don't back talk any supervisors, any sort of managers. If you've made it to this portion, send me a thumbs up and a thumbs down, just for fun. Have a great week. We love you guys. You guys are doing amazing. Let's just pick up the pace for this last little bit. We don't have long. You guys got this. Thank you guys.